Now at 10:30, alcohol is still the #1 cause for a DUI arrest, but police say drug-impaired driving is now on the rise, and legal marijuana is part of the problem. A year after legalization, not all of the numbers are in just yet, but some statistics show the amount of marijuana DUI arrests have more than doubled. And as Fox 12's Kendra Kent explains, at least one local woman has paid the ultimate price.
Alcohol is still the #1 reason for a drunk driving arrest, but police say drug-impaired driving is on a steady incline, and legal marijuana is part of the problem. A year after legalization, not all the numbers are in, but some statistics show the amount of marijuana DUI arrests have more than doubled, and at least one local woman has paid the ultimate price.
This Elizabeth, and then here when she was walking. And then in here is Elizabeth again.
Every corner is a memory.
This one was her favorite rosary. I keep it in here for her and I talk to her.
No mother should speak to her daughter this way.
I just could not believe it that she's gone.
Ada Rose was home last October when she learned her 46-year-old daughter, Elizabeth Kimball, was in the hospital.
I said, what happened? She's not feeling better?
Rose assumed it was Kimball's kidneys. She was diagnosed with kidney failure as a child. Dialysis became a weekly routine. Though her mother says this smile rarely left her face.
She baked a lot of goodies, and take it to dialysis for the staff, and the nurses and the technicians, they just love her very much.
But this phone call was different.
And he said she got hit by a car.
It happened on her way to a medical appointment, crossing the street on Northeast 181st Avenue in Burnside.
The guy was smoking marijuana, and was witnesses that saw him smoking before he hit her.
Kimball was taken to the hospital. This time, she didn't come out.
It was just, she was my best friend. We always together.
And did you read this or have it read to you? Yes.
In May, Jacob Walters pleaded guilty to criminally negligent homicide and DUII. He told officers the day he hit Kimball that he felt a little high. Rose has never felt so low.
If they want to smoke marijuana or drinking alcohol or any other kind of drugs, if they choose to do that, just do it at home. But don't go and drive a vehicle and then kill an innocent person. She was doing so much good for the community.
11:15 traffic.
Police say it's a dangerous trend. In the first 6 months of legalization, Oregon State Police reported a 163% increase in marijuana DUIs and a 111% increase in DUI arrests where marijuana was mixed with other drugs. It means more risk on the road, and for the Oregon State Police Crime Lab, more tests for marijuana. Urine is typically one of the few components of physical evidence police collect in drug DUI cases. And right now there's a backlog at crime labs around the state. The testing takes forensic analysts 3 times longer.
Then, once it enters here, it goes into this part of the instrument.
That's where this machine comes in, a $350,000 experiment that OSP hopes will make it easier and quicker to find drugs and fluids.
It's a tool that's extremely sensitive, and it's going to increase our ability to detect drugs at very low levels, as well as a larger variety of drugs.
It's called a mass spectrometer. Analysts are testing it here at the Clackamas Crime Lab. OSP says it's not sure when the machine will be used for real criminal cases, but that's the goal. Technology to better prove impairment and send people like Walters to prison. He'll spend 4 years behind bars, but Rose will spend the rest of her life without her daughter.
She was very, very happy. I just like to keep her like that every day because that makes me feel like she's here.
Those DUI statistics are OSP-related arrests only. From the first 6 months of legalization, the Oregon Liquor Control Commission will be required to analyze a more complete set of data next year and submit a report to the state. Those results could help determine whether Oregon sets a THC limit for driving or whether the state will pursue laws making it easier to collect blood in DUII cases. In studio, Kendra Kent, Fox 12.